You need to develop that leadership skills to get to that next level. It's not managerial skills. You have to be a good leader. There's a subtle difference there.
Welcome to the Unspoken Wisdoms micro podcast with me, Rita, your go-to guide for your tech career journey. In this episode, we will be talking about transitioning from individual contributor to managerial role with our guest speaker, Shelly Henry, the hardware engineering executive at Microsoft. Hi, Shelly. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about today's topic, how to transition from individual contributor to management role, especially for the mid-level professional. What is your thought and your top 3 wisdom about it?
That's a very good question, Rita. There are 3 things that I can think of that are critical to transition from an individual contributor to a manager. The first one is the leadership skills. You need to develop that leadership skills to get to that next level. It's not managerial skills. You have to be a good leader. There's a subtle difference there. The second is understand the big picture, what the goal of the project is, what the goal of the company is, and how the company makes profit out of the project that you're doing. And the third is you have to improve your communication skills. You have to be very clear and concise in the way you're talking and the way you're expressing your ideas so that it's very clear to the other person. A lot of times you will be interacting with people with very different skill sets. So that becomes even more critical.
What's the difference between leadership and the management role? Can you elaborate more about that?
Absolutely. So if you think of a manager, that person is going to make sure that tasks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and whatever gets done. And he or she delegates that task to other people and get it done on a certain time. For a leader, you have to inspire people to do those tasks. So they're not just doing those tasks, but they are very happy to do that as well because they understand what it means to do that task and they are inspired to do that.
I see. The challenge with the mid-level professional comes when they focus on the technical for many years and then at a certain level they want to switch to management role. The first question that the hiring manager will ask is like, how many years of experience of management? For somebody who was in individual contributor, how to open up that opportunity?
That's a good question. It's a process thing, like how do we go from individual contributor to a manager? So there are 2 aspects to that. One is the process itself, and the other is the skill set that you need to get there. They're kind of linked. So the process itself is you put in more effort into knowing what your manager is doing. So think of it like you're going to be in that position soon. Understand what that manager is doing on a day-to-day basis. Put yourself in their shoe and see from their perspective. So what are they doing on a day-to-day basis? See if you can do that exact same thing or do it better even. Then you have that mindset to get there, and the only thing that's stopping you is the opportunity. Once you have that mindset, opportunity will follow. That's what I've seen.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to click subscribe below. And remember, wisdom often comes in unspoken moments. This is Rita signing off from the Unspoken Wisdom.